touch that dial, you found the best radio station in the
Picture a woman looking at a picture. The motion kind. This Booker. Once a brilliant star. Her shine has faded in the light of a new day. Formerly on cloud nine. Her forecast for the next decade is
Free for the
never-ending
taking.
rain. Struck down, she finds herself lying in the street, trying desperately to write down the license number of the double-decker bus that ran her over. A bus called Faye.
Miss Booker, would you like some tea? It's almost noon and you've been in this room all day.
Tell me, Mr. Perkins, when you look at this picture, what do you see?
I don't know, Miss Booker. I just walked in.
You see nothing, because it's empty. Films today are artless drivel designed for simpletons, perfect for today's youth, what with their jukeboxes and fast cars and rock and roll. Whatever happened to charm and romance? Whatever happened to the 1930s?
Well, it wasn't good times for most people, Miss Booker. There is a reason they call it the Depression.
And what do you think I am now? Happy? No. I'm more depressed than I've ever been.
I don't think that's what they mean by depression.
And what do they mean, Mr. Perkins? That's just another thing that's wrong with today's youth, always speaking in jive. They don't have the class of a Marcus Grant or an Arthur Stewart. Why isn't he in this picture?
Isn't Mr. Stewart dead?
Oh,
He is.
what's
And
that?
his rotting corpse is twice the man these greasers will
Gonna
ever be.
splatter your brains!
We should dig him up. Then they'll see. They'll all see.
It's the story of two washed-up actors. One dead on the beach we call Hollywood. It's two people who are worse than realization that when you try, needs are not a critical part of your anatomy. Coming to theaters this summer, it's Falling Stars. A story you won't soon forget about a
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Halitosis is a real everyday problem. The problem is, you can have halitosis and not even know it. And even your best friends won't tell you. In fact, they could be gossiping. To that person you fancy. Cyanide Chemical Mouthwash. The #1 oral antiseptic in the world. One swish and your mouth will feel cool. That's the way nature intended. And oh look, that person you fancy. They've taken notice. And so have your friends. All thanks to the Aproxidine mouthwash you're going to buy 20 minutes from now.
And now, some music.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
If you want the real story, the kind with deep angles and sharp writing, there's no better place to get it than the front page of the Boston Bugle. For just $25 an issue, you'll get the kind of hard-nosed investigative journalism you won't find anywhere else. That's because our reporters are on the street, getting their notepads dirty while the anchormen on television are fixing their makeup. That's right, even the men. Read award-winning columns by Buster Connolly, Mags Vicio, and Tim Stahl. They've won Pulitzer Prizes, regional prizes, and the prize for Best in Show for journalism. That's the Boston Bugle, the most reliable in all the Commonwealth. Buy a subscription today.
Diamond City Surplus is where you can sell all those scraps you've scavenged.
I want to be left alone.
Do all you outsiders wear such funny clothes?
And now, some music.
Well, they let old Pete out of jail. He went back to his store. All the women who went his bail were waiting on Pete to chop some more. There's an old woman who was 92.
You look a little roughed up. Should talk to Doc Crocker over at the Mega Surgery
I
Center.
want to do find old Pete and let him chop my meat.
Dr. Duff.
I don't recognize you. Something I can do for you?
Yeah, I have this bloat fly gland. You asked for it?
Oh, the field trip, of course. Oh, wonderful. Let me just take that. These glands are definitely the product of adaptation to radioactive exposure. Maybe our own insides have adapted as well. Wouldn't that be something? Here's a little reward for my new junior scientist.
Well, they put him in jail again. They tried to give him life. Pete beat the case. He pleaded innocent. They gave him back his safe.
Hey, Dr. Duff.
There's my junior scientist. Hope you're continuing your own biological fieldwork.
Professor Skara.
Dr. Duff handles all the visitors. Bother her. Despite my recommendations, the city allows anyone to use our equipment. Feel free.
Well, he got out of jail on Sunday night. Monday, he packed his grip. He started to China to see the sights. Went nuts again and chopped up the ship. Packing and whacking and smacking. Packing and whacking and smacking. Packing and whacking and smacking. Brought old Pete back to town.
I'm in the middle of a million things. I have to stay focused.
But Pete crazy, like a clown, chopped down that electric chair. He's a maniac. Don't do nothing but hack.
best in talk, sports, drama, and music.
Hey,
Atomic Radio.
you that trader? Up from Quincy? You sell any ointment? I got me this itch.
Officer.
Is that a Pip-Boy? Give my left arm for one of those.
So, you want to hear a story?
What? You got a
Well,
staring problem?
I got one I can tell you. The whole thing started 2 nights ago. I got taken downtown by a couple coppers. They caught me.
What do
trying
you
to
want?
Stick up a red rocket. One of them fancy new
Cook
ones
won't
they
be
got
bothering
built.
Darcy anymore.
Good.
Cars.
I knew you could handle him. So, what happened? Did he get you
I
in
wanted
trouble?
so much more from my life
started
than
coughing,
this. Ugh.
That gave the clerk a chance to reach for his piece. An hour later,